Hey everybody, Koricon here, and we're going to be looking at Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, new Spider-Man animated movie from Sony, and they're using Miles Morales. Finally! I've been wanting Miles Morales for a long time, back when Spider-Man 3 came out, the Sam Raimi one, and I was so disappointed. I hate that movie because of what they did with Venom, because I'm a big fan of Venom. Not quite sure about the new movie yet, but I like Tom Hardy, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I really want to see a Carnage movie. When they announced The Amazing Spider-Man, and we didn't know who was going to be in it or anything, we just knew that they were doing an Amazing Spider-Man. Before we heard it was a reboot, I was hoping they were going to do the Miles Morales storyline. And then they quickly said, no, it's a Peter Parker reboot. And I was like, eh. So I'm glad that they're finally doing something with Miles Morales. I wish it was live action, but I will totally be happy with an animated film. I want Miles Morales. So let's check out this trailer and we'll see what they got for us. Yeah, the animation is unique.
Yeah, gotta go.
If you want me to drive you, we gotta go now.
No, Dad, I'll walk.
Personal chauffeur going on.
It's okay.
Seriously, Dad, walking would have been fine.
Breaking news, Spider-Man.
Yeah, the animation feels
This guy's
really
serious.
unique,
Once
and
a
I
day,
like
6
that.
steps up, Nancy.
No.
Accountability.
Speed up. I
You know,
know
it's
these days.
weighability.
Man, you get arrested?
Gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yes, some do. But, not your dad.
In your universe, there's only one Spider-Man. But there is another universe.
It's hard to put my finger on the animation style.
My name's Miles Morales.
Yeah. The Bat?
Hey, kid. You're like me. How?
That's not the Bat.
I know it's complicated. You want to know what happened to you? I can teach you to be Spider-Man. I love this burger. It's so delicious. One of the best burgers I've ever had. You have money, right? I'm not very liquid right now.
I think you're gonna be a bad teacher. How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person. One thing I know for sure, don't do it like me. Do it like you.
That's awesome looking. Man, it looks good.
I see the spark in you. It's amazing. Hands up! Whatever you choose to do with it, you'll be great.
What?
I love you, Miles.
Well, I know that.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear me say
love you,
it?
Dad.
You're dropping me off at
I love
school?
you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy.
I love his father.
When did you teach me that?
I did. It's a little joke. Continue building.
Hey guys,
Okay, who are you?
I'm Gwen Stacy.
Nice.
Save it for Comic-Con.
What's coming?
Let's go!
Save it for Comic-Con. Wow, they got Gwen Stacy in there too. That's awesome. Now there's something about the animation. I don't know how to put my finger on it. It's like it's not totally smooth. There's a little bit of jumpiness in there, almost like a stop motion animation, like a claymation or other stop motion. So it kind of feels like a mix between CGI animation and stop motion animation. Like you can see a lot of purposeful kind of almost, I don't know how to, do you know what I'm talking about? Am I just blabbing? Like there's a lot of sharp movements. They're not fluid. Like a lot of CGI animation is very fluid movements. This has a lot of very precise jump movements. So it's not a fluid CG animation. It's very unique and I love it. And I love what they're doing with it. Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy in there. Looked like he had a couple of villains as well. I'm glad that the story focuses on Morales because it should. His father is hilarious. I am loving the father. I love his humor. I like the way he's voiced. So I'm down for that. I'm a little worried that, you know, with Peter Parker training him, that Peter Parker may take up too much of the screen time. I want it to be mostly about Miles Morales. And I want it to be more about him figuring it out and not just being told by Peter Parker, if that makes sense. And having Gwen Stacy as that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I'm liking that, but I would rather her have her own movie instead of, or maybe they're introducing her in this, like she's here in the universe, does a couple of things, but she's not a prominent character. And then they're using that as a bounce off point for her own movie. I would be down for that. But again, there's a lot of people in this movie, and so I'm afraid Miles Morales is going to take a back seat instead of being the prominent. I mean, he is the prominent, but I want most of characterization to be on him and not waste time putting characterization on Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy. We know who they are. Well, not a lot of people know about Gwen Stacy becoming a spider person, but we know about Gwen Stacy. Everybody knows about Peter Parker, so I don't want much characterization on those two. Save the Gwen Stacy stuff for her own movie. I want it to focus on Morales, but the animation sold me. I mean, the action looks cool. I want to know what they do with it, so I'm down. I'm totally going to watch this one. But what do you guys think? Comment below, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, and I will see you in the next video.